Hey guys, welcome back to video number 5 of Hygiene and Grooming. We've talked about hygiene and grooming in video 1, where we talked about how do you take care of yourself when you rise. In video 2, we talked about hygiene and grooming while workout. In video 3, we talked about the same in meditation. In video 4, we talked about the same while after meditation, basically shower time. And now we are in video 5, wherein we are going to talk about hygiene and grooming while you are at office. So let me put it very simple and straight. Let me share the screen if I can. Yeah, just 1 second. So if you can see, इसको बहुत छोटा सिंपल तरीके में मैं बताता हूँ. सबसे पहले ऑफिस में ना मिनिमलिस्टिक डेस्क रखो. कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए. ये पूरे टेबल में कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए. एक पेन पेपर रख दिया या एक पेन डायरी रख लिया, आपका वाटर बॉटल रख लिया, दैट्स इट. कीप इट दैट सिंपल. ऑलराइट. एंड देन I follow something which is called the SOP. Alright, I structure my day based on the DCS structure. How I create SOPs based on the DCS structure. So D is for discipline. So every day the task that I do, every day the things that I have to do is what discipline is. And then through that discipline, I get my credentials. CREDENTIALS. Like my ID password, my, all my agents, my contractors, the people, certain mail IDs. There's a lot of things that you gather in the process. A lot of your GST data. There are so many things that you'll gather in the process of time. If you put in discipline, if you put in the hard work, you'll get a lot of credentials, is what I mean. And because you're putting in discipline and credentials are being organized, sorted very nicely. कभी कोई आपसे आधार कार्ड, पैन कार्ड मांग लिया, या कभी कोई आपसे GST डिटेल्स मांग लिया आपके बिजनेस का, you can give it in a click. या तो आपके लास्ट रिटर्न्स का डिटेल्स मांग लिया, तो you can give it in a click. So that is what I mean by credentials. And finally, if you're building your credentials, you will finally get what we call is structure. This is where SOP comes into picture. So only when you put in discipline, you get your credentials, only then your structure happens. Structure is what time will you open the office, what time will you close the office, who your staff should be, what should be their work like, what should be their day like, what are the tasks that they need to perform. So what most of the colleges and school are doing is teaching the third part, the structure. मार्केटिंग कैसे करना है, सेल्स कैसे करना है, थियोरिटिकल तो सब पता रहे, लेकिन डिसिप्लिन डालना, हर रोज उस काम को करना, only that will give you the credentials. Only then would you be able to build a structure. So most of us think about a very fancy showroom. All right, if say for example, when I was in my MBA, I thought I'll have a very fancy new showroom. I didn't know what showroom, but I knew it will have all the fancy lights and all the fancy floor, and it'll be superbly designed. I thought about the structure, but I forgot about the discipline and credentials that I needed to gather, and thus it went for a flop. And then there's something also that I follow is the drive management, MANAGEMENT. All right, there's a spelling error here. Let me just fix it. So what I do is all जितने भी ये जो credentials है ना, ये credentials basically drive management है और कुछ नहीं है. तो मैं अपने सारे credentials को अच्छे से एक folder में, एक drive में organize कर लेता हूँ. This is my style, guys. This is how I maintain my hygiene and grooming at work. See, some of you might be thinking of hygiene and grooming just in terms of cleaning your body or keeping your workspace tidy, but I think all of these little tasks also add up to your hygiene and grooming. So thank you so much for listening this video. If you did like anything, please do write comment. This is Rupesh Raj signing off, India's first digital life mapping coach.